Alright guys, Valen here, back more Valhalla. We're in the end game. We're about to do the boss battle for Basim, which is essentially the final boss battle, right?
1,000 times what I suffered.
Fuck.
What is this about?
My son, Eivor. This is about my son.
You speak nonsense, Basim.
Where is it? Oh shit.
Forgiveness is impossible.
We shared so much in England, fought and bled together.
Dig, Eivor, into the wellspring of your memory.
Speak your grievance. Show yourself. I do not wish to fight with you. What does battle serve? Let us speak.
I have waited countless ages for this moment. No more talk. I hunger for this kill.
Fuck. What the fuck is going on? Yeah, I still find this boss battle ridiculous. Ah, fuck. How was that supposed to happen?
The kiss of a wolf takes my prize! Of course!
Yeah.
Rise! My son will not have suffered in vain.
You spout nonsense, like an alehouse drunk.
Oh shit. Okay, so that was an actual death, okay. What the fuck is that?
You spout nonsense, like an alehouse
At least that
drunk.
was good, that was a good checkpoint at least.
You will
Oh
not
shit.
die in peace.
What?
You will never see your home or your people again.
If you are resigned to this, so be it.
Ah, fuck. Gain attack. Ugh.
Damn! Let us make this more interesting. We'll drag Sigurd into the fray.
Cowards! Face me! Fight me here!
Is there like no point to this, to the health anymore? Like there's not really, like all this is like a quick time of that, isn't it? I guess you technically fight him, but it's like you don't actually have to. Whatever.
Be on your guard, Sigurd!
Can you eat all these special these herbs or whatever the fuck you call they're just all growing around here. Oh, fuck off, game.
Sigurd! Be careful! He's coming for you! Oathbreaker! You'll die here!
This brings me no joy, Justice Bringer. You were always so kind, but you chose the wrong side.
That's interesting here that they're talking to each other as if they are the older version, like as if they're Loki and Tyr and all that stuff. Calling him Oathbreaker and that sort of stuff. Hey, look here. Like, that's the end, right? Like, they're looking down.
Sigurd! Stop this thing! Douse its fire! Sigurd! Does he still live? He does. But in darkness.
Yeah, we're probably gonna finish this arc in this episode.
Good.
Which is, decently quick. I mean, to be fair, it's gonna be fucking 1 o'clock in the morning by the time we finish it, but I mean, you get the point.
For how long has Basim been planning this treachery? I dare not guess. Gods! Am I to be hounded by a parade of flood-minded traitors the whole of my life? There is no end to this.
You have something you want to say? Then say it.
I need some time to breathe. Let me sit a moment. That man's anger, his rage.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like my opinion on the arc, and the arc's pretty much done here, so it's like, I feel like my opinion of it is pretty much what I expected it to be. Again, really great, but harmed by the fact that it is
I am not mad, Eivor. These things I see and feel.
the end of the story and doesn't work as well
true.
as its own individual story.
Now more than ever. You always spoke.
The question is it above or below the prologue,
We should cast our eyes towards home.
the Norway section at the beginning of the game? I think it's better. While that section has a lot of cool
Eivor, on our journey here,
moments here and there, I do feel like there's a lot of deviations in that
the ecstasies and the
to kind of harm it.
agonies of our friendship.
There's obviously a lot of tutorials, there's a lot of like introduction of characters that just feels like less
That is not my
coherent.
home. Not now.
What are you saying?
Okay.
When Dag called you out as he felt he must, you refused him honor, did you not? A cowardly act, one I abhor. Dag acted out of love for this clan. That is not worth the shame you inflicted on his name.
We saw things differently then.
Do you recall the day we stood before Edwin, searching for the Saga Stone? You struck Basim. You last out of blood. You made a fool of us all. That is not a leader I wish to follow into death and glory.
You were being secretive then. Foolish, I thought.
And when I returned to the settlement, your pattern of disobedience continued. I made a judgment, and you openly defied me.
I believed you were wrong then. I still do.
My grievances go back further still. You stole my father's riches. My haste to leave, I should have stopped. True leader would have stopped that thought before it took form. You were selfish. This is not a decision I make lightly, Eivor. You are family. You were my drinker. But here, our paths must diverge.
Fate has drawn you here, brother. Back home, where you belong. Have no worry for what you leave behind.
England is too infected with ugly memories. I will stay here, in the land that gave me life and strength.
Just as the prophecy warned me.
Prophecy?
Years ago, before we left England, I had a vision. A prophecy that that foretold the course of my life, up to this moment.
You never told me this. And has your prophecy come to pass?
I do not know. I think it has, but not because I chased it.
Well, I hope for your sake that you grow well into the role you've earned today. That hope is all I have left.
I will try. I promise.
This is a much worse ending, by the way. Like, this is a terrible ending for their relationship. But whatever. Alright, let's go modern day. Which is completely pointless for the sake of this, for the video I'm making, but we gotta play through it to get to Hamptonshire, so whatever. Actually, that shows my copy of Yakuza should be arriving tomorrow, right? Oh no, I just got a message actually. It's late till Monday. Yeah, it's fine. It doesn't matter. As long as I get it, obviously. It doesn't really matter when I get it. I'm not supposed to be here. The game is broken. That'll be fine. Like, did the game actually crash? I think the game did crash. Or not crash, but... Oh, okay. There we go. This game's fucking
Steady,
broken.
Layla.
Were you watching
Wait,
my
wait,
feed?
wait,
What the hell was all that?
my fucking
think
steelbook's
that
gonna
was the
arrive
solution
before
to
my
our
fucking
problem.
game.
Are you thinking what
That's
I'm thinking?
fucking dumb, isn't it?
Desmond.
My steelbook's
Desmond,
arriving on
what about it?
Saturday. Whatever. Desmond.
He was just a bartender before he joined us. Not even a very good one. That's when he learned his real purpose. He was like I don't know, like a singularity. You know? A vanishing point. All of human history seemed to converge on him.
In 2012, the sun threw off a mass coronal ejection so large, it should have wrecked all life on Earth.
I remember. I worked at Abstergo then.
It was Desmond who saved us. He knew how to stop it.
Abstergo claimed credit for that. Something about their satellite network.
That's bullshit. It was Desmond. He pulled the switch that saved the world.
But that switch is still on. Still generating a magnetic field. One that's growing stronger every day.
Yeah, true. My games from Gamefly still haven't arrived. Should I be getting worried about that?
The temple Eivor found.
Like, how long ago was that
That's where
now?
the field originates.
Like, that was like over a
It's been
week and a
running
half.
for
Oh, I think that was like a
80
week and a half ago
years,
or so. That's
Stronger
what.
and stronger. It'll be dangerous now. Heat, radiation.
Doesn't matter. We have to fix it. Shut it down.
No, no, no. Slow it down. It's still protecting us.
All of this is starting to make sense. Everything I've done, everything I've learned, it led me here to this moment.
You'll need the staff for this one.
November 24th.
Otherwise, you won't make
So
it
that's
past
a
the first
good chunk
gate.
of time ago,
Right,
isn't it?
Of course. Okay. I'm ready.
Okay. I'll pack the van.
So it's like
And I'll
10
contact
days
our
ago.
ship. It can be in Boston
I
Harbor.
feel like I
by
should be
tomorrow
getting
night.
worried about this. Because I completely forgot about it until
Thanks,
now.
Max.
Yeah, that still hasn't arrived yet. I mean, I know shipping's like been... to be honest, I wouldn't really worry about it until like...
I'm ready.
It's a long way to
probably
Main
like
Town.
next
Hop
week.
in.
But, so, actually, I wonder what Gamefly is having, like, what's still left on Gamefly. Actually, most of the stuff's still there. Modern Warfare's 30.
Sean?
Cheapest I've seen it, though, it's still not worth getting.
Good. Your signal's already a little wobbly. Are you inside?
Yeah, pretty much
Not yet,
everything's
but
still
there's
there.
100 feet of ice above me.
All right. We may lose touch when you push through, so remember what we talked about. Watch your meters carefully, for radiation especially, and keep the staff close.
Got it.
Standing by.
Again, I already bought everything, obviously.
Zawaho en nakwat. Unzme borturwan di guarde. Ul solos fras hunakudide. Zum huraz desderehaz. Zohumsi. I'm in.
And remember, do not shut the machine off. Just slow it down. The field it generates, but still protect the Earth.
I hear you. The elevator still works.
75,000 years. What's another millennium or two?
It's getting hotter already.
Yes, by our reckoning, it's going to go up by about 16 degrees Celsius.
How does it
Yeah,
draw so
I really
much
want to do
power?
that modern day ranking
Tectonics
at
is
some
our best
point, too.
theory. The movements of the Earth's crust, the churning lava beneath. Huge source of energy.
I mean, modern day
That's tech
ranking is
humans should
actually
have.
pretty easy, I feel
Energy,
like.
not
Like,
pieces
it's,
of evil.
Well, but all it is
I think one's Brotherhood, two is this. Yeah, I think there's debate for this being number one, even,
Shit.
but I do
You're
feel
breaking
like
up,
it's
Sean.
probably number two.
Say that again, please. You're breaking up.
Forget it. I'll call you when I'm topside.
What do you try calling it? Something like that.
Here we go.
I think I'm sorry about that. Then what, AC1, I guess? I'm pretty sure we talked through this already recently, but anyway, let's go in order. We got 1, 2, I think 2 is worse than 1. We got Brotherhood is the best. Revelations is probably the worst of the bunch, if not above 2. I mean, you consider Desmond's story the modern day?
Must have collapsed when the ice melted.
Because if you do, then I do think it's the best. Or I do think it's better than AC2. However, if you don't include that, then I do think it's got to be below it. No, I don't know. I think there's a debate. I think there's a debate for it being better even without that, because I do think the clay stuff is really great.
From all that melted ice.
Anyway, AC3 is probably... It's tough. Like, AC3 is such a tough one to assess, because I do think it's easily the most flawed modern day up to that point, but it also like while it rushes through things and it's really just a mess. I do feel like it still does stuff. Like like at least it does something where like AC2 doesn't really actually do much in the modern day. Like it really just hymns and haws there, and then AC Revelation, same thing, doesn't actually do much. Like at least AC3 does something. I mean that something might be terrible, but at least it does it. But I don't know. And it's not even terrible. I mean, like, it's mostly just, like, disappointing in the way that they execute it. Because I think the general concept of what they do is fine. It's just the way they execute it that's poor. So, I don't know. I mean, I would still... I don't know. It's above, too, and, again, it's a really tough decision there. But then you got 4, which I think is probably the worst of the bunch so far. I mean, like 4, I like 4 a lot more than most people. I do think the redeeming factor of 4 is all the Easter eggs and the emails and everything. I think without that, it's like 100% the bottom so far. And then we got Rogue, which is a worse version of 4's. And then we got Unity, which is the worst, obviously. I think Syndicate, which is probably above Unity, but below... I don't know, it might be above Rogue. I don't know. It's probably below EC4, though. Not that matters, alright, little shit. Origins. I think Origins might be the worst, except for Unity, because, like, Unity's literally nothing. Like, Origins is just actively nothing. Is actively bad, I mean.
Why would anyone want to end their life here?
And Odyssey is obviously bad too, but again, like I was saying with other things, like at least Odyssey does something. Like it's bad and it's poorly written, but like at least they do something. So I don't know. To be honest, actually, I think these rankings are probably harder than I was thinking it was, but whatever. Alright, so we should be able to rush through this, because now I know what we're doing. Obviously, oh my god, the fucking textures didn't load in.
This is Eivor's Valhalla, or a simulation of it. So
I just want to see something.
For?
So what happens if I
Know
go...
it when I see it.
Like, do we see the transition here?
Something feels off.
Does it just cut to black? No? No? Okay.
What is this?
Oh no, the game's glitched. The fucking sun's not supposed to be there. Oh no.
Are you doing this? Are you pushing this machine to its
I think in
limit?
retrospect though, even though this modern day is really great, it's actually really short though, isn't it? Like this is literally like a fucking 10-minute segment. Or like, probably more than that. Probably like 15, 20-minute segment. And including like the 5 minutes earlier in the game, like the total modern day is probably only like 25 minutes. I fucking love this though. Again, if this was an arc, this would be number 1, I think.
Guest in their world,
But
a
it's
world
not.
spun of wishes and hopes.
Basim, you sent the message. You led us to Eivor's grave.
Yes, a hopeful message, was it not?
How? You've been trapped here for a millennium. Eivor put you here.
Indeed, but I'm not alone in this place. Not always. I have a friend who helps me. Together, we read the calculations. After we located Eivor's probable resting place, I contacted you. Through the digital lasses that enwebs this earth like a spider's nest. In our day, all the world was connected like this. A superorganism of technology. The staff you carry, the temples you have visited, all of it speaks as one. May I show you something?
I imagine you can do anything you want in this place.
Not as much as you might think. I am tethered to my body, in a most uncomfortable way.
But you can slow this machine down. You know how it works.
Yes. We'll do it together. For another catastrophe is near at hand. This node of time has an ugly way of correcting itself. Go ahead.
You're a hard man to trust. You must know that.
You're not obliged to trust me. But this is all I can offer.
God damn it.
Silence, Udur. Verdandi. Skald. Be at ease. Your day of rest has come. At peace.
At last, we rest.
Is that it? Is it done? That's him! Where are you? What is that?
And here we go.
Stop. Wipe everything. Run it again.
Actually, is Layla supposed to be 36? I just realized that. I'm looking this up right now.
Yes. Through the calculations I read here in the gray.
Wait, Layla sucks so bad, though.
Your arrival were 15
If it wasn't for this game, like,
6,276
she's easily the worst character
to 1.
in all of
As the
fucking
years
Assassin's
went by,
Creed.
Those odds improved, and as of yesterday, near even. It's a pleasure to meet you at last.
Who are you? And what is this?
I am the reader of the calculations. All these possible futures for you and the world outside. I have spent much of my new life reading these, searching for a way to finish everything we started so long ago. It begins here. You slow down this machine and save the world, from which point all possible futures expand. Millions upon millions of possible roads. But in every one, another catastrophe recurs. The node collapses and the world is wiped out. The human race dwindles and fades. I must keep looking. I must find the solution for you. I must leave you with something.
This node. This is right now where I slow down this machine?
Yes. I start all my calculations from this point. The only thing I know for certain.
That seems limiting.
How do you mean?
What if you went back further, to 2012 when Desmond saved the world?
Desmond.
What if he didn't save the world? What if he walked away and let the world burn? Look at those timelines. Read them instead.
I see. An interesting idea. Fascinating. Billions upon billions of new timelines to explore.
Exactly. These are timelines that never came to pass, but they could have. If Desmond had let the world be destroyed, maybe the humans that survived would have learned something from the disaster. And maybe in one of those timelines, they could have found a way to prevent it from happening ever again.
That is brilliant. How did you come to that idea?
If you spend too much time narrowing down what's possible, you may never give another thought to the improbable.
Thank you for your insights, Layla.
It's only the beginning. We have a lot of data to sift through.
Are you staying?
Until we find something useful, I will. I don't want this to happen ever again.
You may not have much time, Layla. The machine is powered down, but the radiation, it will linger for decades. By my calculations, you have 73 seconds before your exposure is lethal.
I'm not worried. I have the Staff of Eden. It heals and protects.
No, you do not.
What? How? Of course.
Of course.
Fuck. All right. We'll find a solution together. However long it takes. And if that means I can never leave, So be it. I owe this to the people I hurt. The people I love.
Yes. I know the feeling.
Let's get going, huh? A few billion timelines might take a while.
It will. But it will not feel like it. That is what I like about this place.
Whew. Again, such a great scene. Alright. And this is such a great scene, too.
You with me.
I'm with you.
It worked perfectly, my dear.
Is the Mad One here?
No, my love. Only we remain.
And Layla?
The air of memories fulfilled her role perfectly. Now then, a new world awaits.
Alright.
Sean, Bex, I had a choice. And I chose to stay. You'll wonder where I am. You might wonder if I am. I don't know how to answer that. But I'm not afraid. And I'm not alone. We have work to do. Work that may take us days or years. It's impossible to say. But we'll finish it. What I mean is, don't come looking for me. It's too dangerous and too late. Take care of yourself. Take care of the world we still have. And take care of...
You see, she's fine. In a manner of speaking.
A manner of speaking. Jesus, we have to find her.
You heard her. She doesn't want to be rescued.
Bullshit.
In any case, there's nothing left to save. Not after this long.
Because of you, you left her there.
This is all a bit much, I know. I'm in the
Again,
same
I
situation.
want to know how much Sean and Rebecca know.
You're in a class all your own, man.
By the way, Rebecca's arms really disturb me. Like, why does she look like a gorilla with, like, her placement of her arms?
We're assassins now, not hidden ones.
From the Arabic, Hashishin.
Ah. And do we have a mentor? Is that still the practice?
We do.
Name?
William Miles.
William Miles. I'd like to meet William Miles. Would you bring him to me?
Does the name William Miles
We
ring a
can
bell?
call him encrypted line. You can talk to him right now.
I kind of want to replay Origins,
Face to face. A meeting of minds.
like an actual story playthrough, because I haven't done it in a
It's
while.
time to take the fight to these Templars.
Really, it's only been a year, actually. When you think about it, but
I won't go anywhere, my friends. Your animus is in good hands.
How much do you know?
My dear, we invented such things long, long before you did. I'll figure it out.
okay.
It's a nice place to die, Eivor. Not everyone gets to choose. You bested me. I don't know how, but you did. Yet, I'm the one left standing. And now, I can take from you anything I want. Your memories, your skills, your secrets. They're all mine. And when I have them, I will put them to good use. To find my children. And bring my family back together.
We'll end the episode. Next episode, we'll continue off. We'll start Hamptonshire.
The bleeding effect shouldn't take long to kick in. A few days at most. So here we go.
Like, so, yeah, are we going to be playing Bassam in future games, I wonder? I hope so. I do hope they continue on the storyline. I do hope they turn him into, like, a anti-hero sort of figure. God damn it. I'm starting to get tired. It's 1 o'clock in the morning right now. I think we might do Hamptonshire, and then maybe we'll save Vinland for tomorrow. They renamed fucking Persona 5 Scramble to Persona 5 Strikers in the US. Yeah, I haven't seen this trailer.
Watch out! Shadows incoming! You
Oh, this looks so weird.
Showtime!
I mean, I'll definitely play it.
Take this!
Yeah, I just fucking adore Persona 5.
Persona!
all over Japan. I will consume all who oppose me, no matter who they are.
We are the Phantom Thieves, and all those desires you stole.
We're taking them all back.
This is so weird,
Realize
bro.
how dangerous a position you're in right now?
So it's a new story and everything?
Joker.
Interesting. Not what I was expecting. I mean, like, I already knew what type of game it was, but, whatever.
Steady, Eivor.
Eivor, you've returned.
Yeah, why is Tove, like,
No,
the
not
character?
for now, Toby.
Or Toby, what the fuck her name is. Like, why is she, like, one of the characters that, is fucking relevant here? It is interesting, though, how you have to finish Asgard to get this ending, but you don't necessarily have to finish Jotunheim. It's like, why is Asgard necessary, then?
Eivor, is that you?
It is.
Is Sigurd not with you?
He stayed behind to begin anew.
Like, she doesn't give a shit.
Stand up.
What?
Stand. This seat is yours. It suits you.
Eivor's returned! Inside of the hearth, come!
Your secret is no longer safe. Will you speak to your people?
For love and joy, words can jade. Our souls must sound in a heartful song. And when... You're less mine than I'm yours. And I ask of you only this. Keep me honest in the times to come.
If I'm being honest, I'm starting to get really tired.
On ocean's steed, my words gain wings. Odin's mead I forth will bring. For noble deeds thine honor sing.
Sigurd's supposed to be there, right? What a fucking awkward, like, shot, man.
mighty home. For we who fight, for we who fall.
And there we go. Or not. Oh, is that technically considered part of the arc? Alright, whatever.
Looks like I have a new letter.
Alright, well, we'll end here. Next episode we'll do Hamptonshire. What the fuck it's called? Hamptonshire. Where was I heading? Oh, I think I remember now. What was that? Oh, maybe I don't remember. What should we get then? I don't need anything, that's the thing. So like, should I just focus on like skills, like based on like what skills are available? Yeah, let's go for this one. Why not? Oh, we can literally just grab it here. Alright, well, I'm here. So it took us, what, 37 hours to get to the base ending? Still got more. So, yeah, for now, thanks for watching.